All right. We are ready. We are live on the channel. We are live with tornado outbreak coverage. Here, potential tornado outbreak, not 100%, but a potential tornado outbreak coverage. We do have a moderate risk of severe storms in effect for today. Across the red shaded regions here. True. Yeah. Hello, weather watcher. So yeah, we do have a moderate risk of severe storms in effect today. Sorry I wasn't able to go live earlier. Had school today. We already have 2 tornado warnings that are actively in effect and many severe thunderstorm warnings here. The ones I'm not really concerned of these storms that I circled right there. I'm concerned of these ones right here that are more supercellular type storms, like this tornado warning down here. I'm concerned about these multiple storms. I'm not really concerned about these ones over here as much. But yeah, this one's kind of concerning right here. So we do have this tornado warning in effect. Kaufman, Roster, you need to be getting your safe spots here. Oak Grove, same thing with Grays Prairie. Those areas you need to be starting to get to your safe spot here, as there's a tornado warning in effect. It says it's severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado here. Take for now. Move to an interior room of the lowest floor of a sturdy building. I prefer a basement, but whatever you can do, get there now. If you're in a mobile home or vehicle, move the closest substantial shelter. So, if we do take a look at velocities right now, we actually have 2 different storms here. We have one down south of Roster. That one's almost getting a little concerning there too, as that does already have a supercellular structure. Near Kaufman, that one's already looking a little bit concerning too, though. Over there, near those areas. If we do look at rotation right now, we do have a little bit of a rotation couple just to the south, just from that new storm to the southeast of Rosser there, with your greens moving towards the radar and your reds moving away from radar. When those things do collide, this is your area of tornadic rotation right around there. This is why you need to be getting your safe spots just about now. This other rotation couple near Kaufman, that is very weak at the moment, and looks like that thing is not showing much signs of being that bad anymore. One sec, I gotta put up some stuff showing that I'm live. I'm just putting some stuff in. One sec, guys. So, just near Kaufman, Ross, you're going to be getting your safe spots here right now. In Kaufman, Oak Grove, and Grays Prairie, and Oak Ridge here. Looks like that area of tornadic rotation is very weakened just to the south of Cottonwood, but you still need to be getting your safe spot here. Right in that area. This area of tornadic rotation to the north isn't really looking that concerning, though. Also, same thing if near Paris, Ladonia, Honey Grove, Roxton, you need to be getting your safe spots there too, as you are under a tornado warning at the moment there, so you definitely need to be taking your safety precautions there. So yeah, definitely be getting your safe spot in Paris and Honeygrove, Ladonia, and Texas here as you are in a tornado warning in effect. Looks like rotation isn't very strong right now, but you still need to be getting your safe spot here at the moment. You also have a severe thunderstorm warning actually in effect for Dallas at the moment. So yeah, definitely be preparing for that there. Yeah, it's definitely a severe thunderstorm warning. 60 miles an hour winds threat there near Dallas. That doesn't really look to be having a tornado threat. That's as mostly part of a line. After this storm, I do not really think that the tornado threat's really probably going to end after that storm heads past Dallas, because I don't really think these storms really have much of a tornado threat here, as this is a line of storms with mostly a straight line damaging wind threat. These storms ahead of the line, that's what I'm basically concerned of right now. But Grace Perry, Kaufman, Rosser, you need to be getting your safe spots here. Honestly, that rotation isn't very strong at the moment, which is always a good sign. But that does strengthen there. We definitely be paying attention to these, as these storms don't look very good here. Especially that one near Rosser, that's a little bit concerning. So if that storm really would start to rotate, that would definitely really be bad. And as the environment's pretty bad right now for these storms, so if these storms really start to get those rotation couplets, that would be pretty bad there. Just to the north of Cottonwood, that area of rotation just started to strengthen a bit in the next frame, as you can see right there. Your green is moving towards the radar and your red's moving away from radar. Things do collide. That is your air tonic rotation. Whoa, I'm looking at that here. We actually have a new area of tonic rotation. It's not really in an area that would really be rotating, that would be favorable for a tornado, like on the storm where it is. If it was down here in that little part of the storm, it would be a little more favorable, but it's kind of in this area here. It's actually a little bit of where that could potentially happen. But as you can see, there is a little bit of tornadic rotation with that. That's actually a little concerning. If that does strengthen, that could get tornado warned here. That is definitely rotating. Definitely aware of that. But we'll pay attention to that further on later here. Actually, I'm going to switch to this radar site for this storm, because that looked a little bit concerning. I actually have this storm down here near Rosebud. Let's take a look at this. This one's actually rotating a bit. I'm actually paying attention to that. In a sec, Chris. Yeah, definitely paying attention to that. So there is that little area of tonic rotation right there. It's definitely weak, but that's also another thing that we need to be paying attention to. That is a little bit concerning. So yeah, these storms to the south are pretty concerning. I'm actually paying attention to this one right here. It's rotating a tiny bit near Thornton. That one's a little bit concerning too there. I'm paying attention to that too. We actually have a new tornado warning that's actually actively in effect in that exact area I was just paying attention to. So yeah, I guess I can I know the future or something. Hello, Joshua. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Joel, I do not understand what you're saying. You are in Spanish. Definitely beginning your safe spot there near Corsicana here, so we do have a new tornado warning in effect. and near Oak Valley, Corsicana, and Kieran's, we do have an area of tornadic rotation forming here. This could potentially get more concerning later in the future, but as you can see, those resin gleams colliding right there is your area of tornadic rotation. That circulation right there. So yeah, definitely need to be paying attention to that here. Once that heads just to the northeast towards Corsicana and Kieran's. Still be taking your safe spots. Roster, I think you can head out of your safe spot now as the storm's kind of past your area. Hello, TM Black. Thanks for tuning in to the stream. Hello. Unconfirmed reports of a Kaufman. Oh, wow. I'll actually take a look at that. Right now, there is an unconfirmed report of a tornado down. I can see the rotation really doesn't look so. Someone on my Twitter chat said there's an unconfirmed report of a tornado. Not saying there's a tornado right now because the rotation does not look like it's supporting a tornado right now. But the storm looks like it could support a tornado. The rotation really does not look like it could support a tornado. Just here to the north of Paris, Roxton, Honeygrove, you need to be taking your safety precautions now as you still are in a tornado warning. I'm not really as concerned about this, and it's really hard to see the radar here. So that's kind of in a radar hole, but yeah. I'm paying attention to both storms here. I'm especially, the environment isn't as good down here, but these storms could start to rotate and be bad. Especially these storms here near Rosebud. They are rotating a little bit, so we're going to be paying attention to these two, especially this one right here that is rotating a little bit near Rosebud. I'm paying attention to that. Thornton, that storm, it doesn't really look to be rotating that much at the moment. There might be a little bit of isolated tornadic rotation there, but really not much to be paying attention to right now. Confirmed tornado warning. Someone just said confirmed. Oh, we have an observed tornado warning. Okay, thanks for telling me that. Where is that at? Because I'm not getting the confirmed tornado report. It's probably for this storm that you said there was an unconfirmed tornado report. There's two different areas of tornadic rotation now. This definite area of tornadic rotation has started to strengthen a bit right here. I'm really paying attention to that storm right here. With your reds moving towards the radar and your greens moving away from radar, this thing's to collide this area of tornadic rotation. Two different areas of tornadic rotation just near Kaufman and Oak Ridge. They're not extremely concerning right now, but I guess we're getting signs of an observed tornado. Yes, we actually do have an observed tornado. It's actually not for that storm. It's for this storm over here. There's a confirmed tornado. I don't know why it's not popping up as pink yet, which would typically be what the tornado warning looks like. So definitely here near Paris, Honey Grove, you're on a confirmed tornado. You need to be taking your safety precautions immediately. Yeah, the most northern one, thanks. So yeah, definitely Paris, Honey Grove, you need to be taking your safety precautions. Here's your on-the-way tornado warning in effect. Confirmed tornado, actually. There is that area of tornadic rotation right there. It's really bad for radar right now. Maybe if I switch to the Oklahoma radar, it's really not going to be any better, probably. We're just in a really bad area for radar right now. Yeah, radar sucks. So whatever confirmed tornado that we have right now, we're just going to basically assume that there's a tornado on the ground based on what the National Weather Service is saying and probably that unconfirmed tornado report, which is confirmed now. But based on that tornado report, we can't really show that there's a tornado on the ground based on that it's so far away from the radar. But what we can assume is that there's a tornado on the ground no matter if the radar looks really bad because the National Weather Service has observed it. Oh, wow. Thanks for telling me that. I'm going back to that storm now, Peyton. Thanks for showing me that. Whoa, we have a very tight couplet of tornadic rotation just to the south of Oak Valley. Oak Valley, Angus, Mildred, Navarro, you need to be taking your safety precautions immediately. This is actually a fairly populated area, I'm pretty sure, here with a strong couplet of rotation right there. That's actually a very strong couplet. Luckily, we're not seeing, there's no CC right now, so we most likely don't have a tornado on the ground. But that's definitely concerning. This storm right here, it could become it could I can't even talk right now. It could become concerning there, as that is a supercellular structure, but I'm really focused on this one here. We gotta focus on that confirmed tornado, but since there's bad radar, we can't really know what's really going on, so I'm mostly gonna be paying attention to the one I can see the strong rotation. Just to the north here of Paris, Honeygrove, Toco, and Roxton, you need to be taking your safety precautions immediately as you are under a tornado warning. In fact, a confirmed tornado. Get shelter immediately here. Weather spotters confirmed a tornado near Honeygrove a few minutes ago. Damaging tornado and quarter-size hail. I repeat, a tornadoes are on the ground. Take cover now if you are outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle with the closest substantial shelter, and get to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building and avoid windows. Here, Kaufman, you need to be taking your safety precautions. Angus, Corsicana, Oak Valley, Mildred, Navarro, up to Richland, Powell, and to Careens, and Corsicana and Rice. Those areas need to be taking your safety precautions in that polygon. That rotation is still very tight right there, just to the south of Retreat. So Retreat, those areas need to be taking your safety precautions immediately there. You say, what time are we going to see the storm in El Dorado, Kansas, today or tonight? El Dorado, Kansas, you need to be taking your safety precautions for today as, let's see, El Dorado, Kansas. El Dorado, for today, you are under an enhanced risk, really close to the moderate risk. You are under an enhanced risk of severe storms in effect at the moment there. And that means we could see the threats near El Dorado. Don't be outside there, as you are under a 10% risk of tornadoes for today. It might seem low, but it's actually pretty higher than usual. So you need to be well aware in the future for tonight, as this when these storms move into your area there near El Dorado, as these storms could become pretty concerning, as you're under an enhanced risk of severe weather or wind. You could be very high in that area. Same thing with the tornado threats. So El Dorado, you need to be very well aware for this potential situation here. Retreat in Oak Valley, you need to be taking your safety precautions immediately. This storm is basically probably in Oak and Retreat right now already. Kaufman, there is actually a slight area of tornadic rotation right there. If that does strengthen, that could be potentially concerning. But luckily, that isn't very strong right now. There's gonna be a glitch on the screen for a second while I gotta do something. Alright, it's better now. Alright, we're good. So, Corsicana to Cairns to Richland.
Hello?
You need to be taking your safety precautions. Wow, you're sorry, but that really just hurt my ears, basically. Like, I gotta turn you down for a sec. Can you talk again?
What?
Alright, for the first word you said, your mic was like really bad for a sec, but it's better now.
I don't think it was on my end.
Oh yeah, it was definitely on your end. Like, I could hear your mic. It was definitely pretty bad. So
it's probably because that always happens when I first load in.
Okay.
Okay, hi stream.
Yeah, well, this is Chris. He's one of my friends. He's just tuning into the stream for today. Over near Corsicana, Oak Valley, Rice, Cairns, you still need to be taking your safety precautions. Rotation, it's just pretty much weakened pretty significantly in the last frame near Retreat. We still do have a definite couplet of tornadic rotation right now, but that has started to weaken on the last frame. Wow, I just really can't talk right now. Sorry, guys. Having a hard time speaking. But yeah, you guys need to be taking your safety precautions in Corsicana, in Oak Valley, and Angus, and Mildred, up to Powell, all the way up to Careens and Rice. This club with a tornado gradation here, it's not the strongest right now, which is always a good thing as it started a weekend on the last frame, but you still need to be taking your safety precautions here. We're going to get a next update by the National Weather Service here in a sec on the warnings, as some of these warnings are expiring, and we'll probably see an extension here near Kaufman. Rotation, it's actually significantly weakened, so I don't know if we will, but man, that storm, it's just looking definitely concerning. You say, okay, Rain Maze, that's not going to potentially clear the drought. That's not going to fully clear the drought in your area, but that could definitely take down most of the drought conditions. I'll take a look at that for a sec. One sec. So for your area, Rain Maves. One second, guys. I'm trying to pull up Rain Maves' area for the rainfall forecast. Your rainfall forecast is, 1.1 inch of rain here. To the south of you could get 2 inches. But yeah, the rainfall forecast right now is 1.1 inch of rainfall in your area. If I do take a look at the HRRR model run,
new severe thunderstorm warning. It got replaced. So instead of the tornado warning, instead of an extension of a tornado warning for Kaufman, now it's an SVR.
Yeah, I know. Thanks. Thanks for that, Chris. For your area, Rain Maze, I'm going to take a look at that potential rainfall. By the HRRR model run, they're mostly showing you to get 1 inch of rain. I agree with that. All right. There, Rain Maze. So that severe thunderstorm warning has been that tornado warning has expired there. So you can get out your safe spots in Kaufman and Terrell, those areas, as the rotation it's been really struggling in that given area. So you can get out of that safe spot now there. But the storm could still start to rotate and produce something again. We still don't have a confirmed tornado in effect here, so make sure you get to your safe spot immediately as there's a confirmed tornado. Treat that's a dangerous situation here. Finally, it popped up on my screen for once as a confirmed tornado. It was never popping up like that. But yeah, Weather Spas did confirm a tornado north of Brookston a few minutes ago. That's kind of that's a new kind of warning almost. So that's kind of in a radar area where we really can't get good radar at all. I wish it wasn't in a really bad radar area, but there's really nothing we can do about that here. As if we really were close to the radar, we would have seen more of that storm. But no matter what's going on, you still need to be weather aware. You say, what kind of tornado is a 10%? A 10% chance of tornadoes means basically means that a 10% chance of a tornado within 25 miles per point. If that was 50 miles per point, that would be 20% chance of tornadoes. If it was 100 miles from point, that would be a 40% chance of tornadoes. If you see what I mean, it's like how the tornado threat gets closer and closer and closer to a given area. And so, if it was 20 miles from your area, it'd be less and stuff. So that's kind of how it means. But that's actually a decently big tornado threat here. It goes 2%, 5%, 10%, 15, 30, 45, and then 60, which 60 has never been issued before. There's a 15% in effect today. You're in the 10 right now, so you need to be well aware for there. You're probably going to get hit in Memphis, you say. Memphis, the main threat is going to be across portions of North Texas into Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Louisiana, into extreme North Louisiana. But your area there in Memphis, Tennessee, you have a low threat of a tornado. It's slightly there.
Tornado.
Thanks for telling me.
Sorry for the interruption.
No, you're fine. But in your area there, near Memphis, Tennessee, the severe weather threat and tornado threat is definitely on the lower side. Say 1 out of 5. So think of that as a scale 1 out of 5 marginal. That just means generally you could see some strong storms tonight. Mostly just strong storms. Really nothing that bad there, Bryce. So that's pretty good that it's not going to be as bad in your area. So yeah. So you had lightning this morning. Wow. Okay. So yeah, we actually have new tornado warnings in effect here. So still in Corsicana, Angus to Oak Valley, Richland, Powell, and Careens. You can you still need to be in your safe spot, as actually that rotation couplet significantly strengthened there. Wow, that's actually a bad rotation couplet that we're really seeing. On the recent frame, that really just strengthened. Wow. But also for this storm here, Wortham, Coolidge to Mexia, all the way up to Curvin to Tawakana. You need to be taking your safety precautions now, as there's a strong area tornado coordination. Up near Dallas in that area, honestly, the threat to the south is almost more concerning, as it might not seem as bad since there's less storms, but actually since there's more storms and more convective energy up here, that's actually kind of causing the threat to be lower in a way, because there's not really the space for a lot of moisture and a lot of conditions for it, because most of these storms are taking that condition. So if these new storms form, they won't be as significant. But actually, we have a new cell starting to form over here. That could potentially be concerning in the future. So we need to be paying attention to all these storms right now at the moment, except for these ones a part of this line here. Those aren't really as concerning, just a potential wind threat. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Say maybe you can have some more. We have another thunderstorm risk tomorrow. Yeah, you could potentially maybe see a thunderstorm, but I don't think the thunderstorm threat is going to be that bad for your area. I don't think you'll really see much as a thunderstorm threat tonight and tomorrow. Maybe an isolated thunderstorm. But yeah, just over from that new tornado warning in effect here, we actually have this we had a decently strong area of tornado coordination that significantly weakened on the last frame, just to the southwest of Mexia, but that could potentially be concerning again in the future. We actually have an area of tornado coordination just to the southwest of Bremen. That storm we need to be weather aware for that. We'll be taking a look at that in a sec. One sec. I don't know if I should be using that radar site or that radar site. They're both like right next. They're both like in the middle for these storms. This storm near Mexia here. But yeah, there's a little bit of rotation for that storm down south, but that's something we need to be well aware for. The environment is a little better up here, luckily, but which is good that it's not a crazy environment down there. But yeah, Mexia, you need to be taking your safety precautions here, as there is an area of tornado coordination. But the main thing we're paying attention to is this area of tornado coordination just to the north of Corsicana near Powell and Careens. Oak Valley and Angus, you still need to be taking your safety precautions. There's actually another storm starting to rotate a tad bit. Right here, there's an area of some rotation starting to rotate there a tad bit. But as you can see with this storm right here, your red's moving toward away from red, and green's moving towards red. It seems to apply that zero tornado coordination right around there. It's not as strong as it was earlier, but it's it's decent there. The rotation is decent. So you'd won this morning. Wow. If you guys have any questions about your location on what you expect to receive, then make sure to tell me, or make sure to send this to your family and friends. If you know anybody under this risk area in north central Texas into eastern Oklahoma and over into portions of Arkansas, even into Louisiana too, there, just make sure to tell them and make sure to tell them about this stream so they can be well aware for this severe weather threat. Here near Corsicana, Oak Valley, Powell, Careens, still need to be taking your safety precautions. This is the area tornado coordination right there. Same thing, get your safe spot in Mexia. As the next frame did come out, it's still a weaker couplet of tornado coordination, but you still need to be taking your safety precautions, just right around there. You hope the drought doesn't get worse, yeah. But this will help the drought conditions. There is an area tornado condition right there. It's not the strongest we've seen, so it's definitely a good sign, but still be taking your safety precautions there, Mexia. Let's look back at the storm. Let's see the new couplet. It's still decently strong. It's a little bit large and broad, but it is actually decently strong right now. So Powell, you do need to be taking your safety precautions there, as there is an area tornado coordination. But looks like the rotation is broader right now and less significant. But yeah, we still don't have that area tornado rotation. That was a little more tight, like tight clamped together, you know, then that would have been a little bit worse there. This one is a little more tight there, but it's weak. So yeah, both storms, you need to be taking your safety precautions there. This isolated area of tornado coordination there, it's really weak though. Guys, have any questions, I will answer them here. We're not getting a lot of viewers on this stream. Kind of what I expected.
Extension for the confirmed tornado warning. The issue is we can't really see it because radar's trash.
I know. So we do new confirmed tornado effect here. Actually, wait. One sec. They're still showing it that it's it's a confirmed tornado. So, a confirmed tornado was located over Pat Mays Lake, or 12 miles to the north of Paris, northern Lamar County, north central Texas. Take shelter. Weather spotters confirmed a tornado. Multiple strange storm spotters have reported tornadoes as storm tracking through northern Lamar County here. We can't really see much with radar right now, but we just have to assume that there's a tornado on the ground if multiple chasers reported it. I mean, at that point, you know, you gotta say there's something. There's gonna be
new tour, another extension for the confirm. They issued like 2. Why are they issuing so many?
So yeah, we do have a another confirmed tornado effect. Hugo, Fort Towson. This is actually heading into a better radar area, which is always good. But Hugo, Fort Towson, over to Raton, you need to be taking your safety precautions here immediately. We can slightly see that area tornado coordination with that radar site, and I don't know if I'm just saying this, but that might be the CC we're seeing there, right where that storm is, maybe. But it is really bad for radar, so it's not really 100%. It could just be radar clutter and stuff. But yeah. To this northern area of the tornado watch, I'm not really as concerned for this area. It's looking not really as environmental conditions for those storms. But yeah, definitely be taking your safety precautions as there's a tornado on the ground over into Hugo and Fort Towson there. Confirmed damaging tornado in effect for South Central Pushma, Taha County in southeastern Oklahoma, and eastern Choctaw County in southeastern Oklahoma. Weather spotters did confirm a tornado near Lake Gibbons. So, yep. Guys, if you have any questions, I will answer them on the channel here. We're not seeing a lot of viewers because other people are alive, like Ryan Hall. I kind of expected that because if people are alive like Ryan Hall and many other people, we're not going to get as many viewers. But yeah. Mexia, over to Wortham and Curvin, you be taking your safety precautions here. There is a little area of tornadic rotation forming near Mexia still. It's kind of on the weaker side to the south of Mexia, but you still need to be taking your safety precautions there. Actually, that area of tornadic rotation that was kind of really weak north of Retreat, it has actually started to rotate a little bit more. But the main thing we're really focused on is this storm. It's actually weakened a bit, but it's got tighter, but it's just weakened a bit near Powell. But still need to be taking your safety precautions there. So.
Schneider said this event supports more of a 10 sig.
So yeah, guys, you do need to be taking your safety precautions here. Just to the north, west of Powell here, as the newest frame shows that it has strengthened a tad bit there to the northwest of Powell. So you do need to be taking your safety precautions there. Still for that storm near Hugo, you need to be taking your safety precautions in Hugo, Fort Towson there. There is a confirmed tornado warning in effect. Mexia, you still need to be more of them. You still need to be taking your safety precautions here. The news frame shows a strengthening in the rotation. It's still weaker, but this could be concerning in the future. So.
Blaze.
What?
Why did NH Schneider say this event supports more of a 10 sig than a 15 sig?
So guys, just in north central Texas, we do have a tornado watch in effect here, and just near eastern Oklahoma, over to northwestern portions of Arkansas, there's a tornado watch still in effect at the moment. So that's where environmental conditions are potentially favorable for these storms here. If the northern area of the watch into northeast portions of Oklahoma, it doesn't really seem to be as favorable, as there's a lot of rain in that area and less and there's too many storms obviously and stuff. Mexia is still going to be taking your safety precautions. Tehuacana and Curvin and Wortham, you'd be taking the safety precautions here.
If you look at northern Oklahoma or the northern part of the moderate risk belt, I noticed like a lot of rain showers are starting to move in, so that may kill the environment a little.
No, that's what makes the environment better, because those storms can strengthen.
Oh yeah, never mind.
Actually, I have another severe thunderstorm warning here for Bremen, Thornton, and Grosbeck. It does say it does include 1 chance 60 miles an hour winds with that storm. We need to be paying attention to that storm. Actually, let's see. With that radar, it's showing it to potentially have an area of tornadic rotation. But when we do look at this radar, it's still an area of tornadic rotation, but it's definitely on the weaker side right now. But that could be something to be concerned about in the future. Oh, we actually have another tornado warning in effect. New tornado warning has been issued here.
Tour for Kaufman again.
So, why do you say for Kaufman? There's not a tornado warning for Kaufman, no. You're wrong. But yeah, we do have a tornado warning effect. Make sure the new tornado warning is in effect here. So, East Tawaconee over to Emory and Lone Oak, you need to be taking your safety precautions. This is a very strong looking storm here with a strong hail core right now. Just looking at velocities, there's actually a decently strong couplet of rotation there, with your reds moving away from rare and the greens moving towards rare. When things do collide, that is your area of tornadic rotation there. So, yeah. Some people are saying we have a large tornado in effect. A large tornado in southern Oklahoma, that storm. I don't really believe that too much, but maybe. I mean, if I saw better radar, then I'd know. But yeah, that storm, it is rotating, but the radar's so bad that I can't even tell if it's strong or not.
Yeah, I decided to open, do you think this is a good idea? I decided to open 2 tabs of GR2 analysts, one for the Fort Smith radar and one for the Dallas radar.
Oh, yeah. But we're talking about, that's kind of weather supported, but we're supposed to be talking more about the actual storms and not our weather software. So, just here near Mexia, there is a concerning storm. Oh my god. I'm going back to that. I just checked Omega, and the storm near Mexia just looked insane. Whoa. Let's just say that area of tornado gradation is really concerning. I wouldn't be surprised if we have a tornado on the ground there. I don't think we have a tornado on the ground right now, but that rotation is extremely significant on the last frame. Just to the northwest of Mexico, we have an extremely tight area of tornado gradation right now, and I advise you guys to be getting your safe spot immediately, as we have a very tight and strong area of tornado gradation right now in effect there. Over near Mexia. Wow, that's a definite strong couplet of tornado gradation right now for that area. Wow, that is definitely strong area of tornado gradation. Luckily, there's no CC right now. Hi. Hello, Paige. Just here to the south of West Tawakoni, we do have an area of tornado gradation effect right now. The storm could potentially be concerning in the future as it looks so significant. And there's a definite inflow notch, as you can see right there, with a strong hail core at the moment. There is a slight area of tornado gradation there, but it's not the strongest right now. But we still need to be paying attention to that storm there. It's actually decently rotating there. So be taking your safe spot, be getting your safe spot on Point Lone Oak, West Tawakoni, and East Tawakoni right now, and to the north of Emory. That storm near Mexia, the recent rotation scan has weakened a tad bit. It's still rotating, but it has weakened a tiny bit. So still to the north of Mexia and Wortham, Curvin, you need to be taking your safety precautions here. Remain in your safe spot for another minute and a half in Mexia. I'd say you can get out in about, actually, 3 minutes. There. Storm near Corsicana, Cairns, Powell, you need to be taking your safety precautions. Rotation, it's not very strong right now, actually. It's on the weaker side at the moment, but we still need to be paying attention to that storm, too. There's a lot of different storms right now, so... just to north of Mexi, and make sure to get your safe spot here. As there is a tornado warning in effect. Still have this confirmed tornado near Hugo, Fort Towson. Make sure to be getting your safe spot there. We can slightly see the area of tornado gradation on radar, but I'll switch to the Fort Smith radar for a sec. I'm not sure if that's a CC or not, or is that just clutter. It kind of looks like clutter, to be honest, but we can definitely see that area of tornado gradation. It's just so bad for radar right now. But yeah, over here near East Tawakoni, be taking your safety precautions immediately. There is an isolated area of tornado gradation there. It's not the strongest I've ever seen, but it is definitely rotating there. Near Point Lone Oak, you need to be taking your safety precautions up to Cummy. And then This storm to the north of Powell, you need to take your safety precautions here. Actually, there's a little bit of rotation right to the north, right there. That we might see a new tornado running right there. That storm. There's actually somewhat of a donut signature right there. Wait, is that something? Nope. Alright. Wortham, just south of Wortham, Carnarvon, we do have an area tornado coordination. It's not as strong as it was a minute ago, but you still need to be taking your safety precautions there.
Blaze.
What?
I think we're gonna see an extension to the I mean, not an extension, a new tornado watch soon. Oh, hold on.
New tornado watch, you're saying? We'll probably see another tornado watch, but not right now, no. Because these storms are not even close. They're all in this tornado watch show. The same tornado watch show.
Sorry, I had to do something. I think we're gonna see a new tornado watch maybe in like 2 hours.
Maybe.
But the probabilities are definitely not gonna be as high as this one.
Yeah. Near West Tawakoni, you be taking your safety precautions here, so there's an isolated area tornado coordination there too. That storm near West Tawakoni did look a little bit concerning, didn't it?
Yeah. Probably one of the tornado warnings, it's now out of the polygon. It's probably gonna get a watch. Actually, not a watch. I mean, it's probably gonna get an extension pretty soon. The one by Roane, that place.
Corsicana?
It's just about to leave the warning box.
There's an isolated area tornado coordination just to that, right on the edge of that polygon, but it's not really where the storm is meant to be. So I don't think that's going to be the main area tornado coordination. We probably will see a new tornado running get issued a little later. That rotation is definitely on the weaker side right now, so who knows? It could potentially not get another tornado running on it.
There's like two areas. Oh, I was looking at not the main. I need to look at the rotation a little more south.
Yeah. Hugo, that storm is no longer confirmed. It's now just severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado near Hugo and Fort Towson. I just wish we had better radar because the radar's freaking trash, but...
Facts.
I mean, I don't know what... I'm not trying to say hate to the National Weather Service because they're good. They do a good job.
Radar.
But they need to have some kind of radar site in Texarkana or something, in my opinion. Or just to the north of there. They need to have a new radar site near Texarkana or Idabel. We actually knew of a severe thunderstorm warning near Fort Smith, kind of in the area we've not been really seeing much activity there, as it's just so much rain, so much rain, just a blob of rain. And there's not really much of a tornado threat there, but there's actually a severe thunderstorm warning just near Fort Smith here. Actually, we do have it's just a tornado possible on it. We actually do have an isolated area tornado coordination, but these rotations.
We do.
These rotation signatures. We actually have a slight area tornado coordination there, so definitely be paying attention to that in the future. We'll be keeping an eye out on that. Oh, it's actually tornado warned now.
Wait, I didn't get the alert yet.
This is heading to a very populated area, too. It's kind of in the area where there's not really much activity right now, but there's so many tornado warnings.
Oh, there's the alert.
The reason, this is probably the least I've ever got as people on my stream before, because it's because,
2 at once.
Wow.
Also an extension to the also an extension.
Okay.
We just got 2 tornado warnings.
We're not seeing a lot of we're not really seeing a lot of viewers on this stream right now because of the fact that other people
Ryan and Nate are live.
Yeah, there's so many people live that just it's stealing kind of my viewers right now.
Whatever, at least we're having fun.
Doesn't really matter. I don't really care how many viewers I have. I'm still just staying to be safe. Which probably there's nobody even living in these tornado warnings. I'm still just saying it.
The Fort Smith. Look at rotate.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's heading straight
talking.
for Fort Smith. So it's definitely, if that would end up having a tornado on it, that would be concerning. Collington, Muldrow, and Roland, you need to take your safety precautions there. As there is an area tornado coordination. I wouldn't really think it would be a strong tornado if anything formed there. But yeah, we're definitely paying attention to that. But we're going to go back to these other storms here, but we will pay attention to that storm too. So
I have 2 tabs open for GR2 ants. I have Fort Smith Radar and then the Southern Dallas one. It's just because then I don't have to like switch all the time, you know?
Should I start a new stream since this one's getting like no viewers?
I'd still be in the new stream.
I don't really know because like people like Weather Watcher, you know, he has a ton of subs and he's not even he's getting like the same level for how many subs he has. He's only has 17 viewers. That might seem like a lot, but for his amount of subs, it's not that much.
Yeah, no offense, but that's not the best for like if you have like 3,000 or 4,000 subs. It's because Nate and Ryan Hall are taking all the views. I hate to say it.
Well, many more people too. Max Velocity,
One's live. Every weather YouTuber that I know.
Reed Timmer, Texas Storm Chasers.
Yeah, like every single person I know is live.
Yeah.
Tornado actually aspired for the ROANE storm.
Yeah. Oh my God, that storm near East Tawakoni, Point Lone Oak has an insane hook echo on it.
Which storm?
Just the one closest to Dallas.
Okay, that one. Let me actually put a
The
storm
rotation isn't
on.
very strong right now, which is good, but the storm itself looks pretty bad. Actually, it's a donut-looking storm now. There's no longer a hook on it, but...
Oh, yeah, true. It looks like one of those...
But you need to be taking your safe spot in Emory to East Tawakoni, Point, Cumbie, there. Actually, the storm near Gun Barrel City, that's kind of like been there for a while now. There's a tiny bit of rotation on it. It's pretty weak, though.
Event, what do you say?
Actually, I think we're about to see another tornado warning.
Where?
In a bit, whenever the new update comes out, just to the south of Gun Barrel City. In between, it's the storm in between the two tornado warnings near Dallas.
Can I just say something?
What?
Oh, why? On GR2 analysts or like any other radar app, the base reflectivity always updates like 30, for me on GR2 analysts, it updates 30 seconds before the velocities.
Oh, wow.
Whatever. It's like you're letting me talk more. Is it because you don't have much viewers in the stream? Redo that storm trap.
Guys, over just near Gun Barrel City and Kemp, you need to be taking your safety precautions here. What am I saying? Sorry, I'm randomly saying some stuff. But there's actually an area of tornado coordination starting to form to the south of Tool that I'm actually seeing right now. As you can see, with your reds moving away from radar and the greens moving towards the radar, that's actually an area of tornado coordination that probably should get tornado warned just about now, as that rotation is actually pretty strong already, and the storm looks pretty significant. So that should get tornado warned there. But Wortham, Curvin, Streetman, and Eureka, you need to be taking your safety precautions here. Just south of Streetman, there is that area of tornado coordination right there. It's actually pretty strong right now. So I don't need to be paying attention to that. We also have a zero thunderstorm warning in effect for Kosi. Warrenton grows back. We're gonna go back to this one storm here. Actually, Hugo, Fort Towson, still begin your safe spot. Radar sucks there, but who cares? Still take your safety precautions. Actually, another severe thunderstorm warning into Missouri here. I meant not Arkansas, not Missouri, not my state. But it's actually over just near Siloam Springs to the north of Fayetteville. Is a severe thunderstorm warning. In fact, rotation, nothing on there, but there's actually some definite winds with that. We do have this tornado warning in effect, so Muldrow, Gans, and Collington need to be taking your safety precautions here. There is an isolated area of tornado coordination right there, but so you need to be taking your safety precautions. Actually, yeah, that's not an area. That's not a never mind. That's not. It's definitely not ACC.
Jack wanted to hang out with me to do the weather, but I told him just to go on Blaze weather stream.
Okay, well, don't mention other people right now, just.
Okay. Sorry.
Actually, just to the south of Streetman, Curvin, Wortham, and Eureka, and you'll be taking your safety precautions. The reason don't say this person named Jax, because these people don't know him, so.
Yeah, I got it.
But with your reds moving away from around, the greens moving towards the radar on the Singsu Quad, that is your area of tornado coordination that we are seeing right now there. It's actually decently strong right now, so definitely be paying attention to that, as that's actually decent rotation right there. It's bright greens and bright reds, so that's pretty concerning. That might just be a CC. Maybe.
Where?
Maybe it's probably clutter, but still, it's looking.
Where?
It's south of Streetman. It's not enough to say there's that, but it is looking a little bit concerning. Still looking your safe spot near Point, Lone Oak, Emory, Tecumseh.
That's the storm I'm looking at. Is that a new tornado warning I got tweeted at, or is that like one of those?
It's probably a bit ago.
What? I don't know if that's new or not. Or sometimes they put like those other tornado warnings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay. This
like
storm.
Sometimes they repeat them.
Alright. Talking a little bit too much. Gun barrel tool, bank, you need to be not be taking your safety precautions because there's not tornado warning yet. But we do have a supercellular thunderstorm with an isolated area tornado coordination right there, and I do think that needs to get warned. I don't know why the National Weather Service is not warning it, but I don't know. There's actually a new extension to that one tornado warning there. So Smithville, with that area where there's really bad radar, Smithville,
tornado warning.
You need to be taking your safety precautions. It's an extension. Not new.
Oh yeah, it's an extension for the confirm. Sorry, I just got mine a little late.
Yeah, that storm to the south of Streetman's actually looking very concerning right now. The newest scan of that storm is still showing that area tornado coordination just to the south of Streetman. That storm is not really rotating that much near Gun Barrel City anymore, but that's something we need to be paying attention to. We're going to go back to the storm near Fort Smith here. Muldrow, Collington to Gans, and to Roland. You need to be taking your safety precautions here, so there's a tornado warning in effect. We do have that area tornado coordination. It looks like it's like a line rotation kind of look. But looks like the good thing there's not really a CC on that. That's definitely good. But we're really focusing on this storm. Here with it. It's definitely strong area of tornado coordination here near Streetman. Yeah, there's no CC on it. That was just clutter. Hello, Jason. Thanks for tuning into the stream. We haven't had a chat in like forever, so thanks. Yeah, we're not getting not a lot of people talking on this, but hope to get some more. This is south the stream, and there's that area to our accreditation, so make sure you are taking your safety precautions there. Over to Lone Oak, East Tawaconee, Emory, still need to be taking your safety precautions too. That is your supercellular thunderstorm right now. But yeah, also take your safe spot.
Do you notice how some of the storms are starting to like congeal together a tiny bit to form a little bit of a damaging wind threat starting soon?
It's just been the same how it is.
No, I think that's gonna happen maybe in like an hour and a half.
New confirmed tornado. Okay.
Okay, where? Oh, there it is.
So we have a confirmed tornado in effect. Here, a confirmed tornado was located over Point or 17 miles southwest of Greenville. Weather spotters confirmed a tornado. Train spotters have reported a tornado in northern Grains County. You can be taking your safety precautions immediately here. In southeastern Hunt County, southwestern Hopkins County, and northwestern Rains County, north central Texas. So we do have a confirmed tornado right now ongoing here. So Sulphur Springs to Lone Oak, take your safety precautions. Actually, I don't know why they just issued 2 different confirmed tornadoes in the literal same area, basically, but I guess they did.
There's like 3, actually, never mind. There's like 2 confirmed warning boxes.
Yeah, in the same area. But yeah, so over near Sulphur Springs, we have a confirmed tornado in effect. Rotation's not really looking that significant to be confirmed, but we do have that area turn accreditation there. Good thing there's not really much of CC that I'm seeing right now.
I'm trying to look for CC. I can't really find anything.
Yeah, that's good.
A new Twitter notification. What's this?
Sulphur Springs. Cumbie, you need to be taking your safety precautions now. If you guys have any questions, I will answer them on the channel. So. Oh wow, we just got a tweet. Oh no, that's not good.
What happened?
I just got a really bad tweet from that tornado warning. From Lamar County Emergency Dispatch. Where's Lamar County? Is this in Lamar County? No, I think we're talking about that old storm that was in effect earlier, you know? That storm that was near Hugo and the bad radar. There was a report there of lots of damage. A tornado crossed over 906 by a Dollar Tree, the Dollar Storm. 20 homes damaged and 3 injured.
Oh no.
So, 20 homes were destroyed.
Wait, which storm?
It was the old tornado warning. Remember the one that was in the bad radar area?
Oh yeah. Guys, I'm sorry we didn't really pay attention to that one as much. It's just because it was just so bad radar we could barely see it, right?
Yeah. They said they're saying a significant tornado just hit Lamar. Perhaps a violent tornado. And I wouldn't say violent. I'd say just significant. That could have been like an EF2 or something there. That's definitely not good. We get 20 homes destroyed. Well, we'll probably get, probably tomorrow we'll probably get some reports of damage there. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, but is the point storm starting to enter not so good radar a little?
One sec. The point area, no, that's still a good area of radar mostly, but it is heading
It's
towards
not
a bad
great.
area.
It's not great, but it's decent.
No, it's good right now. It's heading towards an area of bad radar, but yeah, it's good right now.
Yeah.
It's actually heading towards a pretty bad area of rotation soon, so yeah, we're not gonna get a lot of data there later on, which kind of sucks. But
yeah, because I'm starting to notice as I look at velocities on my radar, I'm starting to see pinks. You know those pink, those that area you can't see. You know what I'm talking about.
but definitely be taking your safety precautions in Sulphur Springs. We have a confirmed tornado in effect right now. Here, the rotation isn't very significant, so it's not really looking like a confirmed tornado right now, but we're going to believe what the National Weather Service says and just say that there's a confirmed tornado. But we need to focus on most of these storms here. Streetman, just north of Streetman to Curvin, we actually do have that rotation coupled still in effect. So Streetman, Curvin, Eureka, Richland, you need to be taking your safety precautions into those areas right now at the moment. There is a definite area of tornado gradation right there. Definitely right there. There is an area of tornado gradation. With your reds moving away from rare, greens moving towards rare, there is that area of rotation right there. So yeah, it's something concerning. So, also have this storm near Grosbeck and Thornton. There's an isolated area of tornado gradation there. Luckily, it's not very strong. We actually have multiple storms near Tyler and Palestine forming. Those could be concerning in the future. Ooh, this storm near Chandler and Tyler is starting to form up a little bit. Nothing rotation-wise on it, but yeah. Definitely an area of tornado gradation in the north of Streetman you need to be paying attention to. Honestly, that area seems like more strong rotation than the confirmed tornado, but I don't know.
Wait, what looks more rotation than the actual confirmed nader?
Well, the confirmed tornado doesn't have a lot. It doesn't have very strong tornado rotation on it. But I'm talking about the Streetman storm. But yeah, also from that storm that had a confirmed tornado earlier, Smithville, you be taking your safety precautions right now as there's a tornado running in effect here.
By the new mesoscale discussion, I think that could be the new tornado watch potential.
And it could just be a concerning.
Yeah, it's concerning. Why do they do those concerning anyway?
What do you mean, why do they do that?
But it's like ahead of the watch. Like it's in the area it has no watch.
Because they always do that. That's normal. That's a good thing that they do that. They give an update on the watch.
Oh, I get it now.
Oh, of course I have a bot on my streams now.
Oh, come on. We want real people. New tornado warning.
Oh, yeah. A storm near, I think it's a storm near Muldrow. Here near Muldrow, Roland to Gans, there's still a tornado warning in effect here. That storm near Fort Smith. Be taking your safety precautions in southeastern Sequoia County in Oklahoma here. There's actually an area of tornado gradation right there near Muldrow. So yeah, definitely be taking your safety precautions.
By the way, the new tornado warning is that storm that they discontinued 15 minutes ago, and now it's back up as a new warning.
Oh, yep. I just got up. That popped up. Hold that bots leave the stream. It got the bot. What? Oh man.
I hate these stupid bots. I never used to get this when I went with older YouTube.
Yeah. Near Streetman, Eureka, we do still have a tornado warning effect. Rotation is still there, but it's a little bit on the weaker side right now, but it still is there.
Checking, I kind of forgot about the Fort Smith tornado warning, which I'm checking out a little right now.
I've been paying attention to that. So that big
What?
tornado warning near Gun Barrel City, Canton, and Grand Saline. There's a tornado warning in effect on that. So those areas you need to be taking your safety precautions here in southeastern Kaufman County to southwestern Van Zant County and north central Henderson County in central Texas. There's a tornado warning in effect here. It might not be on the ground right now, but you still need to be taking your safety precautions here. There is a definite area that we're seeing a tornado condition here near my bank. It's not the strongest right now, but that could potentially strengthen in the future. We need to be paying attention to that, definitely. That's
New tornado warning.
Gosh, what the heck?
Where is it? I'm trying to find it.
Oh my god, what is with all these warnings?
Oh, it's that new southern. What? The southern part of this is literally more active than the northern part.
It's because the northern part of the storm has a lot of rain right now, and the southern part of the storm is staying more supercellular.
Oh, yeah.
We're likely going to see a new tornado watch soon.
Why do you say that? Is it because there's
because
that
the
mesoscale?
concerning tweet says tornado threat continues for the next couple of hours. Threat will gradually shift north and east.
Yeah, because the storms are moving more in that direction. I said 1.5 to a new tornado watch.
You're talking a lot, okay? Talking a little too much. Wow, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tornado warnings right now. Can't even keep up. So, guys, make sure to be taking your safety precautions in Grosbeck, Teague, Mexium, Fairfield, and Curvin, as we do have a tornado warning in effect here. There's an air tornado gradation that's a new tornado warning here near Thornton. Rotation isn't very significant right now, but we are having that air tornado gradation there. We're going to go to the other radar. Actually, that radar actually might be a little bit better. It's not really.
Wait, which radar should I use for that southern tornado? I'm going to use Dallas for now.
Stop talking so much. This is not your stream.
Should I mute?
Here near Grosbeck, Thornton, we got that storm here. It is rotating a tad bit, not the strongest, but we still need to be paying attention to that storm. We have so many warnings right now, I can't really keep up. This storm near Streetman and Eureka, you need to be taking your safety precautions too. There's a violent looking circulation right now there. Here, just near Eureka. It's pretty bad circulation. Yeah, that's not good.
Blaze, I'm gonna take a little break. I'll be back on in like 10-15 minutes, okay?
Apparently Brad Arnold, or Storm Chaser, has a tornado on the ground. Maybe it's on Ryan Hall's stream. But yeah, Eureka here, we do have a confirmed tornado, not a confirmed tornado, sorry. A tornado warning in effect here with a strong area of rotation. Wouldn't be surprised if that was on the ground here later on. But yeah, it's something we need to be well aware for. This tornado warning just north of Gun Barrel City. There's an area, 2 different areas of rotation in the storm, obviously. So we need to be well aware for that. Also, a confirmed tornado is in effect for Sulphur Springs. So Sulphur Springs, we have a confirmed tornado on the ground. Get to shelter immediately. This storm near Fort Smith, we're going to pull this up again. Muldrow, Gans, and Ronald, you can be taking your safety precautions here. There is an air tornado condition. It's not the strongest right now, but still be taking your safety precautions there. So. It's funny how there's snow behind it in Texas right now. That's kind of crazy. There's snow literally south of my area. That's how crazy the cold front is behind this. That's how crazy. The cold front's bringing extremely cold air behind us. Snow in Texas. North Texas. Actually, some storms over here, too. Oh, we got a PDS. PDS. We have a large tornado on the ground. Oh my God. We have a PDS. PDS. We have a large tornado on the ground. I repeat, get to your safe spot immediately in Sulphur Springs as we have a large tornado on the ground here. We have an air track gradation and a definite CC debris drop. We have a CC drop at the moment. We have a large, potentially violent tornado on the ground nearing Sulphur Springs right now. You can be taking your safety precautions immediately as we do have a PDS. A confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located near Cumbie. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover immediately. Alright, we're back on the stream, guys. So we actually have a large tornado on the ground near Sulphur Springs and Tira, so you can be taking your safety precautions there and get to your safe spots. Rotation isn't very significant right now, but I guess we have a large tornado on the ground by the National Weather Service is saying, but really doesn't look like it from what the radar I'm looking at. But it says we have a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado in Hopkins County in north central Texas. So, we have a new tornado warning that was issued here over towards Rockwall, Josephine, Caddo Mills to Lone Oak, and Keeneland in Texas. The rotation is not very strong right now, but there's a tornado warning in effect, so take your safety precautions there. We actually have a new tornado warning in effect. Well, it's not new, but it's still ongoing. And Grosbeck, Thornton, and Teague, and Mexia, Curvin, and Fairfield. Rotation's it's on the weaker side right now, but you still need to be taking your safety precautions there. Athens, Malakoff, Caney City, and Eustis, and Murchison, Brownsboro. There's also a tornado warning in effect for that area. The rotation's a little bit stronger on this storm, so this is a storm we're really going to be focused on here. It's broad, but it is definitely on the stronger side right now. But luckily it's not very tight. But that's the only storm we need to be paying attention to. There's a lot of new supercells actually forming right now that could potentially start rotating and get worn in the future. So it's something that's not good. So we also have a tornado warning in effect, so take shelter in Smithville. For this storm north near Canton, another tornado warning. There's so many tornado warnings right now, I can't even just keep up. Canton, Grand Saline, take shelter. There's an area tornado accreditation that's actually a little bit better than some of the other storms there too. So yeah, definitely get your C spot there. We'll be paying attention to that storm also. So yeah, let's take a look at this storm part of that line in Texas. It's kind of part of a line, so it's not really as concerning. But for that storm over near Greenville, Josephine, Keeneland, it's not rotating very strong, so I'm not really having hopes for that storm really, which is always a good thing because of that. But actually, a new tornado watch was issued by the National Weather Service, or basically an extension. But the National Weather Service just issued another tornado watch here. It's just so much activity right now. Another tornado watch for Little Rock, Mountain Home. Look, they're literally cutting off Missouri onto this watch. They're just barely not in it in Missouri. But over to Louisiana, more portions of South Texas, into actually South Texas, and is now under this tornado watch in effect here. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. Behind this line, there's snow in North Texas. Wow, that's crazy, showing how strong this cold front is. Behind that, I'm actually going to take a look at current dew points. Wow, there's so much cold air behind that and so much drier 5-degree dew points near Midland in Texas, but that strong moist air providing this threat. We actually have that line starting to form that would provide extreme damaging wind threat with these supercells ahead of it. 70-degree dew points across most of this watch area. That's very favorable for these storms. Just to the north, there's less dew points, but there still is that definite threat. If we do look at Cape, the reason the storms aren't as significant just to the north, in the northern watch, there's Cape not even getting to 1,000 right now. But just to the south, we're seeing Cape almost topping at 3,000 JKG. So, yeah, the surface-based Cape is pretty high in that area, but definitely gets much lower once it gets to central Arkansas and stuff. And, yeah. Let's take a look at another thing. Let's actually look at the heat indexes right now for the areas. Most of this tornado watch area is getting temperatures into the heat index values into the upper 80s and some of the areas in the northern part of the tornado watch is seeing temperatures across the lower to mid 70s across the area. So it's basically ranging from 70 degrees to almost 90 degrees in most of the tornado watch areas. So yeah, it's very warm temperatures for this time of year. I mean, all the way north towards like Chicago, we're seeing 72 degree temperatures. St. Louis is seeing 79 degree temperatures. Over to Kansas City, seeing 78 degree temperatures. Over towards Nashville, you're seeing 77 degree temperatures. Charlotte seeing 74 degree temperatures. Over to Orlando, you're seeing 83 degree temperatures. So yeah, it's mostly warm air right now. But back on the back side of this is where the temperatures behind this, where the cold front obviously is. Temperatures are ranging into 30s behind it. So that's pretty crazy. Imagine seeing this. Kansas, like the same area, it's both central areas. There's not an area that's higher up, but Missouri and Kansas is such a different temperature because of this cold front. We're seeing 80 degree temperatures across portions of Missouri, but then 40 degree temperatures into Kansas, which is actually very crazy that we're seeing that right now. But we're going to go back to these warnings that are actively going on at the moment here. You say tornado watch is the same probabilities as the watch. Wow. Hello, Xavier. Yes, it's UA. Can we talk on Discord? I'm actually going to just do me right now. Sorry. Actually, the probabilities are actually a little bit less with this. Now, tornado probabilities are the same, but this wind is a little bit less. Yeah, that tornado watch was issued. Wow, so many tornado warnings right now. I think that's that considerable that PDS tornado warning is now it's now lifted here. It says the storm has a history of it says the real storm capable of producing tornadoes. Tornado located near Cooper Lake State Park. The storm has a history of producing tornadoes. So take shelter there in DePort and Tira. There is an area of track rotation right around that area, so definitely be paying attention to that. So, yeah, there's so many tornado warnings right now. It's insane. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tornado warnings. I can't even keep up with all these storms. Teague and Fairfield, you need to be taking your safety precautions here as you are under a tornado warning. Rotation is pretty weak right now, which is good. A storm near Athens, Malakoff, Caney City, and Murchison, Brownsboro. You need to be taking your safety precautions as there is a storm with some rotation there too. Just over towards Canton to Grand Saline, you are under a tornado warning in effect right now. There is an area of tornadic rotation that we are seeing too with that. Crossing I-20, Interstate 20 near Canton in Texas is an area of tornadic rotation. We also do have a extension to the tornado warning actually heading north towards Fort Smith, but it's far away from Fort Smith. So areas like Smithville, you need to be taking your safety precautions. This is like a new tornado warning basically. It's part of the same storm that produced an actual tornado with damage earlier. But that's the area of tornadic rotation right there. It looks like there's not a tornado on the ground right now, which is good, but there is that area of tornadic rotation that we will be paying attention to there too. Also, same thing with that storm, Greenville, Keeneland, Lone Oak, McLennan to Chisholm, and Rockwall. You need to be taking your safety precautions here. The rotation isn't very strong right now as it's part of the line, and it's not really that strong right now, which is good, but still be paying attention to that. If you guys have any questions, I will answer them here on the channel. So. Wow, there's so many storms right now. Luckily, none of them are confirmed right now. There's just so many tornado warnings in effect. Like, so many tornado warnings. T, you need to be taking your safety precautions. Fairfield, same thing with that. Rotation is not very strong. It actually is a little bit of a rotation there, but it's not really strong now. It's always a good sign. But still be prepared. There. For the storm here near Athens, in Malakoff, Log Cabin, Eustis, and Murchison, take shelter there. There's an area tornado gradation just to the east of Malakoff in Texas. We do have that area tornado gradation. It's decent. There. So, yeah. Definitely be paying attention to that here. Hope everybody's enjoying the stream so far on the channel. Here. One second, guys. I'm going to be right back here. One sec. Make sure to be taking your safety precautions in these areas. Take shelter in DePort and Tira. Same thing with a storm near Royce City, Cattle Mills, Keeneland, Long Oak. Take shelter in Canton, too. Rotation did cross there. That is a very tornado rotation. It's not really strong, but you still need to be taking your safety precautions. Alright. I'll be right back. Alright. We are back on the channel. If you guys are wondering what the severe weather threat today is, I don't know what that just happened. I gotta re-pull up my software. Here. Wow, there's so many tornado warnings right now. Yeah, I'm gonna re-pull it up one sec. Alright. So just pulling up the severe weather threat right now. This is the day 1 outlook. Right now, we have a moderate risk of severe storms. Most of these storms are entering the moderate risk area right now. We have a moderate risk of severe storms in effect here. This does include places like Texarkana, Arkadelphia. Enhanced risk does include Fort Smith to Little Rock, to Shreveport, Nacogdoches to Bryan, and Waco and Dallas. Slight risk of severe storms in effect for Killeen, Houston, over all the way up to Springfield. Marginal risk doesn't go out to the areas to the north. Into this risk at the moment. The day 2 outlook does extend further to the east, where there's a marginal risk of severe storms in effect for Ohio and Indiana and Kentucky, and another little area near New Orleans. If we do take a look at the probability of tornadoes today, or day 1 here, I'm gonna pull this up one sec. I don't know why, but it's kind of glitched right now. What the? My tornado watcher, my tornado thing's glitched. It's like bright yellow. It's supposed to be red, but yeah, it's kind of weird. So here near Arkadelphia, Texarkana, we have a 15% chance of tornadoes here. If you're taking a look at the area where large tornadoes are possible, or significant tornadoes, include Texarkana, Tyler, Shreveport, Waco to Bryan, and to Dallas and Sherman. Is under that significant threat here today. There was a tornado earlier near Paris, Texas earlier. Wow, that was actually a pretty large tornado that I just took a look at on Twitter. I just have the SIG tornado threat lined out right now. Here near Athens and over to Canton, we do have tornado warnings in effect, so take shelter in those areas at Athens, Murchison, Brownsboro, Eustis, Log Cabin, and Malakoff. If you guys are wondering, the area of significant wind right now, this is the area where 45% chance of wind is ongoing here, so be aware for that. The significant area of wind threats include these areas here near Texarkana, over to Paris, into Tyler, under that threat. So, guys, I gotta take a break here for a sec. Sorry, guys. Oh wow. All right. We're live now. We're live now. Okay. Guys,
we touched down right out of the nether.
Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna go with my friends. I'm with my friend right now, guys. That's why I had to go for a bit. But yeah, apparently, he knows somebody that was near the tornado or something. So it's good that they were safe. We have a tornado running in effect for Hawkins and Gilmer. Rotation's not very strong there, so I don't think we have a tornado on the ground there, which is good. But rotation near Athens and Murchison still ongoing there too. Right now. Take shelter in Alba, Grand Saline, and Quitman and Yantis. This was the area that this is from the same storm that had that strong tornado earlier. Dangerous tornado, actually. There's an area of rotation right there. It's actually decent. So. You say, is there any storms for Arizona? No, nothing for Arizona. Yeah. Alba, Quitman, and Yantis, and Grand Saline. Take shelter immediately in Quitman. You gotta take shelter now, and you just gotta quit because you're in Quitman. So. So yeah. Alba, Quitman, take shelter, and quit. Just get to shelter and quit right now because there's a tornado warning in effect. Rotation right there with your reds moving away from the radar and your greens moving towards the radar. This things to collide. This area of tornado rotation right around there. So we also do this tornado warning effect. Take shelter immediately in Bogota, Clarksville, and Detroit, and DePort. Also have another storm. Take shelter in there's literally like no population here, but there's no town basically. So yeah, take shelter though. Hello, Real Fanning. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Guys, have any questions? I will answer them here. Yeah, we have multiple tornado watches in effect right now. Really massive tornado watch right now. Like, that's massive right now. So, this is the area where we're seeing rain right now. I mean, this rain's going all the way up to Canada. This whole area of rain goes all the way down from here to Canada, which is pretty crazy.
When is our rain gonna come in?
Overnight.
Yeah, like 4. No, it's coming at like 12.
11 probably is when it's concerned. What's up, Real Fanning? So Murchison and Athens, you need to take shelter immediately. There's a lot of merch in Murchison. So yeah, take shelter there. Sorry guys, I'm just laughing because my friend is making me laugh. Alright, also be taking shelter in Gilmer. Tornado warning. Take shelter in Gilmer. In Texarkana. I'm joking. Texas. Quitman, Grand Saline, and Yantis take shelter still. Rotation is definitely defined there. Whoa, that's actually a little bit stronger. Eek! Rotation there. That's not good. There's this Vietnam storm warning actually in effect for Cooper for some 60 miles an hour winds and 1-inch hail. Moment. That's actually a little bit stronger. Rotation there. That's not good. No, there is actually people. Yeah, still take shelter in Gilmer. Let's see, we might actually have to switch to the Shreveport radar. Oh yeah, there's actually, whoa, that rotation's actually kind of significant there. near Gilmer. I can definitely see that. Look into your Gilmer. That definite area of recordation right there. It's definitely defined. Right near Gilmer. So yeah, definitely be well aware for that. Actually, a storm near south of Tyler. Let's see if that's rotating, but tiny bit, not really. Alright guys, since I have a friend over, I gotta kind of stop talking. There's an insane amount of tornado warnings right now. If we do see, and sorry, he's being crazy right now. If we do say a confirmed tornado start to form here, then we will talk about that. If there's a confirmed tornado, I will be back once there's a confirmed tornado. But yeah, so, alright. We're gonna stop talking for a bit, guys.
Southeastern Van Zandt County in north central Texas until 6:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 6:10 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 7 miles west of Edom, or 13 miles northeast of Athens, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Hazard, tornado. Source, radar indicated rotation. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This dangerous storm will be near Edom around 6:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Then around 6:25 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Other locations impacted by this tornadic thunderstorm include Jones, Van Wheeler, Primrose, Pruitt, Martins Mill, Colfax, and Walton. This includes Interstate 20 between mile markers 532 and 542. Take cover now. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Repeating, a tornado warning has been issued until 6:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following county: Van Zandt, Texas. The tornado warning for North Central Smith County is canceled. The tornadic thunderstorm which prompted the warning has moved out of the warned area. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. A tornado watch remains in effect until midnight Central Daylight Time for northeastern Texas. A tornado warning remains in effect until 6:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time for east central Wood and northwestern Upshur counties. At 6:04 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Rosewood, or 10 miles west of Gilmer, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. Hazard, tornado. Source, radar indicated rotation. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This dangerous storm will be near Rosewood around 6:10 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Gilmer around 6:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Other locations impacted by this tornadic thunderstorm include Grice and Betty. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Repeating, a tornado warning remains in effect until 6:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following counties in Texas, Upshur and Wood. A tornado warning remains in effect until 6:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for North Central Henderson County. At 5:55 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Athens, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Hazard, tornado and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated rotation. Impact, flying. The tornado warning for East Central Wood County is canceled. The tornadic thunderstorm which prompted the warning has moved out of the warned area. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. A tornado watch remains in effect until midnight Central Daylight Time for northeastern Texas. A tornado warning remains in effect until 6:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time for northwestern Upshur County. At 6:14 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Rosewood, or 8 miles northwest of Gilmer, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. Hazard, tornado. Source, radar indicated rotation. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This tornadic thunderstorm will remain over mainly rural areas of northwestern Upshur County, including the following locations, Grice and Betty. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Repeating, a tornado warning remains in effect until 6:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following county, Upshur, Texas. The tornado warning for North Central Smith County is canceled. The tornadic thunderstorm which prompted the warning has moved out of the warned area. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. A tornado watch remains in effect until midnight Central Daylight Time for northeastern Texas. The tornado warning for East Central Wood County is canceled. The tornadic thunderstorm which prompted the tornado warning for North Central Van Zant, South Central Hopkins and Southeastern Rains counties is canceled. The storm which prompted the warning has moved out of the area. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. A tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time for North Central Texas. The tornado warning for East Central Wood County is canceled. The tornadic thunderstorm which prompted the warning has moved out of the warned area. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. A tornado watch remains in effect until midnight Central Daylight Time for northeastern Texas. A tornado warning remains in effect until 6:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time for northwestern Upshur County. At 6:14 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Rosewood, or 8 miles northwest of Gilmer, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. Hazard, tornado. Source, radar indicated rotation. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This tornadic thunderstorm will remain over mainly rural areas of northwestern Upshur County, including the following locations, Grice and Betty. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Repeating, a tornado warning remains in effect until 6:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following county, Upshur, Texas. The tornado warning for North Central Van Zant, South Central Hopkins and Southeastern Rains counties is canceled. The storm which prompted the warning has moved out of the area. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. A tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time for North Central Texas. The National Weather Service in Shreveport has issued a tornado warning for northwestern Wood County in northeastern Texas until 6:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 6 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Grand Saline, or 11 miles west of Mineola, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. Hazard, tornado. Source, radar indicated rotation. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Locations impacted include Quitman, Pleasant Grove, Golden, Forest Hill, Alba and Yantis. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Repeating, a tornado warning has been issued until 6:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following county: Wood, Texas. The National Weather Service in Fort Worth has issued a tornado warning for southeastern Van Zandt County in north central Texas until 6:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 6:10 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 7 miles west of Edom, or 13 miles northeast of Athens, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Hazard, tornado. Source, radar indicated rotation. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This dangerous storm will be near Edom around 6:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Then around 6:25 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Other locations impacted by this tornadic thunderstorm include Jones, Van Wheeler, Primrose, Pruitt, Martins Mill, Colfax, and Walton. This includes Interstate 20 between mile markers 532 and 542. Take cover now. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. The National Weather Service in Shreveport has issued a tornado warning for northwestern Upshur County in northeastern Texas, Morris County in northeastern Texas, southeastern Titus County in northeastern Texas, Camp County in northeastern Texas, until 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 6:21 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 7 miles northeast of Rosewood, or 8 miles northwest of Gilmer, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. Hazard, tornado. Source, radar indicated rotation. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This dangerous storm will be near Pittsburgh around 6:35 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Casson around 6:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Dangerfield and Cookeville around 6:50 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Omaha and Rocky Branch around 6:55 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Naples and US 259 and I-30 intersection around 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Other locations impacted by this tornadic thunderstorm include Roeder, Harvard, Lafayette, Center Point, Holly Springs, Betty, Midway, and Rocky Mound. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Repeating, a tornado warning has been issued until 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following counties in Texas: Camp, A tornado warning remains in effect until 6:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time for southeastern Van Zandt County. At 6:22 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Van, or 13 miles southwest of Mineola, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Hazard: tornado. Source: radar indicated rotation. Impact: flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This tornadic thunderstorm will remain over mainly rural areas of southeastern Van Zandt County, including the following locations: Van Wheeler, Primrose, Pruitt, and Colfax. Take cover now. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter now. Get to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building and avoid windows. Repeating, a tornado warning remains in effect until 6:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following county: Van Zandt, Texas. Tornado Watch number 560 remains in effect until 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following counties in Texas: Anderson, Henderson, and Van Zandt. Remember, a tornado watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including tornadoes, large hail, and damaging winds, in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA weather radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. Repeating, Tornado Watch number 560 remains in effect until 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following counties in Texas: Anderson, Henderson, and Van Zandt. The National Weather Service in Shreveport has issued a tornado warning for central Smith County in northeastern Texas until 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 6:25 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Chandler, or 8 miles west of Tyler, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Hazard: tornado. Source: radar indicated rotation. Impact: flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Locations impacted include Tyler, Lindale, Dunday, Winona, and Red Springs. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Repeating, a tornado warning has been issued until 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following county: Smith, Texas. The tornado warning for East Central Wood County is canceled. The tornadic thunderstorm which prompted the warning has moved out of the warned area. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. A tornado watch remains in effect until midnight Central Daylight Time for northeastern Texas. A tornado warning remains in effect until 6:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time for northwestern Upshur County. At 6:14 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Rosewood, or 8 miles northwest of Gilmer, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. Hazard: tornado. Source: radar indicated rotation. Impact: flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This tornadic thunderstorm will remain over mainly rural areas of northwestern Upshur County, including the following locations: Grice and Betty. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Repeating, a tornado warning remains in effect until 6:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following county: Upshur, Texas. The tornado warning for North Central Van Zandt, South Central Hopkins, and Southeastern Rains counties is canceled. The storm which prompted the warning has moved out of the area. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. A tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time for North Central Texas. A tornado warning remains in effect until 6:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time for Southeastern Van Zandt County. At 6:22 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Van, or 13 miles southwest of Mineola, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Hazard: tornado. Source: radar indicated rotation. Impact: flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This tornadic thunderstorm will remain over mainly rural areas of southeastern Van Zandt County, including the following locations: Van Wheeler, Primrose, Pruitt, and Colfax. Take cover now. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter now. Get to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building and avoid windows. Repeating, a tornado warning remains in effect until 6:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following county: Van Zandt, Texas. The National Weather Service in Shreveport has issued a tornado warning for northwestern Wood County in northeastern Texas until 6:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 6 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Grand Saline, or 11 miles west of Mineola, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. Hazard: tornado. Source: radar indicated rotation. Impact: flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Locations impacted include Quitman, Pleasant Grove, Golden, Forest Hill, Alba, and Yantis. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Repeating, a tornado warning has been issued until 6:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following county: Wood, Texas. The National Weather Service in Shreveport has issued a tornado warning for northwestern Upshur County in northeastern Texas, Morris County in northeastern Texas, southeastern Titus County in northeastern Texas, Camp County in northeastern Texas, until 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 6:21 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 7 miles northeast of Rosewood, or 8 miles northwest of Gilmer, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. Hazard: tornado. Source: radar indicated rotation. Impact: flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This dangerous storm will be near Pittsburgh around 6:35 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Casson around 6:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Dangerfield and Cookeville around 6:50 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Omaha and Rocky Branch around 6:55 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Naples and US 259 and I-30 intersection around 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Other locations impacted by this tornadic thunderstorm include Roeder, Harvard, Lafayette, Center Point, Holly Springs, Betty, Midway, and Rocky Mound. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Repeating, a tornado warning has been issued until 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following counties: in Texas, Camp, Morris, Titus, and Upshur. The National Weather Service in Shreveport has issued a tornado warning for Central Smith County in northeastern Texas until 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 6:25 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Chandler, or 8 miles west of Tyler, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Hazard, tornado. Source, radar indicated rotation. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Locations impacted include Tyler, Lindale, Dunedin, Winona, and Red Springs. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Repeating, a tornado warning has been issued until 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following county: Smith, Texas. The National Weather Service has issued Tornado Watch number 561, effective until midnight Central Daylight Time Saturday. This watch includes the following counties: in Texas: Cherokee, Gregg, Rusk, Smith, Upshur, and Wood. Remember, a tornado watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including tornadoes, large hail, and damaging winds, in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. Repeating, Tornado Watch number 561 has been issued until midnight Central Daylight Time Saturday for the following counties: in Texas: Cherokee, Gregg, Rusk, Smith, Upshur, and Wood. Tornado Watch number 560 remains in effect until 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following counties: in Texas: Anderson, Henderson, and Van Zant. Remember, a tornado watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including tornadoes, large hail, and damaging winds, in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. Repeating, Tornado Watch number 560 remains in effect until 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following counties: in Texas: Anderson, Henderson, and Van Zant. Now let's check on your local forecast. For tonight, mostly cloudy with showers with thunderstorms likely until midnight, then mostly clear after midnight. Some thunderstorms may be severe. Locally heavy rainfall possible until midnight. Lows in the upper 40s. Southwest winds 10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts up to 35 miles an hour, becoming northwest 5 to 10 miles an hour with gusts up to 20 miles an hour after midnight. Chance of rain 90%. Saturday, sunny. Less humid with highs in the mid-60s. Northwest winds around 5 miles an hour, becoming south around 5 miles an hour in the afternoon. A tornado warning remains in effect until 6:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time for southeastern Van Zandt County. At 6:22 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Van, or 13 miles southwest of Mineola, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Hazard, tornado. Source, radar indicated rotation. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This tornadic thunderstorm will remain over mainly rural areas of southeastern Van Zandt County, including the following locations: Van Wheeler, Primrose, Pruitt, and Colfax. Take cover now. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter now. Get to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building and avoid windows. Repeating, a tornado warning remains in effect until 6:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following county: Van Zandt, Texas. The National Weather Service in Shreveport has issued a tornado warning for northwestern Wood County in northeastern Texas until 6:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 6 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Grand Saline. The National Weather Service in Shreveport has issued a tornado warning for northeastern Smith County in northeastern Texas, southeastern Wood County in northeastern Texas, Upshur County in northeastern Texas, until 7:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 6:40 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Big Sandy, or 11 miles west of Gladewater, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Hazard, tornado. Source, radar indicated rotation. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Locations impacted include Gladewater, Gilmer, Big Sandy, Hawkins, East Mountain, Diana, Rosewood, West Mountain, Winona, Union Grove, Midway, Red Springs, Betty, and Pritchett. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Repeating, a tornado warning has been issued until 7:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following counties in Texas: Smith, Upshur, and Wood. The National Weather Service in Shreveport has issued a tornado warning for northwestern Wood County in northeastern Texas. The tornado warning for northwestern Upshur County is canceled. The tornadic thunderstorm which prompted the warning has moved out of the warned area. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. However, a new warning has been issued for portions of the county to account for a cell moving out of Smith into Upshur. A tornado watch remains in effect until midnight Central Daylight Time for northeastern Texas. A tornado warning remains in effect until 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time for central Smith County. At 6:42 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Lindale, or 10 miles north of Tyler, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Hazard, tornado. Source, radar indicated rotation. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Locations impacted include Tyler, Lindale, Winona, and Red Springs. Take cover now. move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Repeating, a tornado warning remains in effect until 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following county: Smith, Texas. The tornado warning for northwestern Upshur County is canceled. The tornadic thunderstorm which prompted the warning has moved out of the warned area. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. However, a new warning has been issued for portions of the county to account for a cell moving out of Smith into Upshur. A tornado watch remains in effect until midnight Central Daylight Time for northeastern Texas. A tornado warning remains in effect until 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time for central Smith County. At 6:42 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Lindale, or 10 miles north of Tyler, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Hazard: tornado. Source: radar indicated rotation. Impact: flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Locations impacted include Tyler, Lindale, Winona, and Red Springs. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Repeating, a tornado warning remains in effect until 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following county: Smith, Texas. The National Weather Service in Shreveport has issued a tornado warning for northeastern Smith County in northeastern Texas, southeastern Wood County in northeastern Texas, Upshur County in northeastern Texas, until 7:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 6:40 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Big Sandy, or 11 miles west of Gladewater, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Hazard: tornado. Source: radar indicated rotation. Impact: flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Locations impacted include Gladewater, Gilmer, Big Sandy, Hawkins, East Mountain, Diana, Rosewood, West Mountain, Winona, Union Grove, Midway, Red Springs, Betty, and Pritchett. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Repeating, a tornado warning has been issued until 7:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following counties: in Texas, Smith, Upshur, and Wood. The National Weather Service has issued Tornado Watch number 561, effective until midnight Central Daylight Time Saturday. This watch includes the following counties: in Texas, Cherokee, Gregg, Rusk, Smith, Upshur, and Wood. Remember, a tornado watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including tornadoes, large hail, and damaging winds, in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. Repeating, Tornado Watch number 561 has been issued until midnight Central Daylight Time Saturday for the following counties: in Texas, Cherokee, Gregg, Rusk, Smith, Upshur, and Wood. Tornado Watch number 560 remains in effect until 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following counties: in Texas, Anderson, Henderson, and Van Zant. Remember, A tornado watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including tornadoes, large hail and damaging winds, in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA weather radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. Repeating, Tornado Watch number 560 remains in effect until 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following counties in Texas: Anderson, Henderson, and Van Zandt. You're listening to your weather radio, station WXK36, broadcasting in Tyler on 162.475 megahertz. Be sure to follow us on Facebook. Here's a look at local weather conditions as of 6 p.m. At the top of the hour, skies were cloudy in Tyler. The temperature was 78 degrees at the regional airport. The dew point was 72, making the relative humidity 81%. Winds were south at 13 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.67 inches and falling. In Longview, skies were cloudy, with a temperature of 81 degrees. The dew point was 70, making the relative humidity 69%. Winds were south at 18 miles an hour, gusting to 29. The pressure was 29.70 inches and falling. Once again in Tyler, it was 78 degrees with cloudy skies at 6 p.m. Now let's check on your local forecast for tonight. Mostly cloudy with showers with thunderstorms likely until midnight, then mostly clear after midnight. Some thunderstorms may be severe. Locally heavy rainfall possible until midnight. Lows in the upper 40s. Southwest winds 10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts up to 35 miles an hour, becoming northwest 5 to 10 miles an hour with gusts up to 20 miles an hour after midnight. Chance of rain 90%. Saturday, sunny. Less humid with highs in the mid-60s. Northwest winds around 5 miles an hour, becoming south around 5 miles an hour in the afternoon. The tornado warning for northwestern Upshur County is canceled. The tornadic thunderstorm which prompted the warning has moved out of the warned area. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. However, a new warning has been issued for portions of the county to account for a cell moving out of Smith into Upshur. A tornado watch remains in effect until midnight Central Daylight Time for northeastern Texas. A tornado warning remains in effect until 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time for central Smith County. At 6:42 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Lindale, or 10 miles north of Tyler, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Hazard, tornado. Source, radar indicated rotation. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Locations impacted include Tyler, Lindale, Winona, and Red Springs. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are the tornado warning for northeastern Smith and southeastern Wood counties is canceled. The tornadic thunderstorm which prompted the warning has moved out of the warned area. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. A tornado watch remains in effect until midnight Central Daylight Time for northeastern Texas. A tornado warning remains in effect until 7:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for central Upshur County. At 6:52 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a confirmed tornado was located near Big Sandy, or 7 miles southwest of Gilmer, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Hazard, damaging tornado. Source, weather spotters confirmed tornado. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Locations impacted include Gilmer, Big Sandy, West Mountain, Diana, Midway, Betty and Pritchett. To repeat, a tornado is on the ground. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Repeating, a tornado warning remains in effect until 7:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following county.
Guys, this is an extremely dangerous, life-threatening situation right now. We have a rare and dangerous tornado emergency in effect right now. That is the highest level of a warning. This is a catastrophic situation ongoing for Broken Bow, at Haworth and Idabel, an ongoing extremely dangerous situation with a large tornado on the ground. We have multiple large guys, I'm going to call my friend Chris. He's going to be in the background of this stream. You're in the background of the stream. Stop your voice thing, Chris. This is the background of the stream.
What the hell is even happening?
Chris, I'm live. Don't.
This is a tornado outbreak for sure.
Bro, this is reminding me of like the December 10th. All right. I'm live right now.
This is insane. I don't even. I'm lost of words.
This is so bad. Guys, Broken Bow and Idabel and Haworth, there's a large, violent tornado on the ground. We have a tornado emergency. This is the highest level of a tornado. We probably haven't seen one of these in, what, 5 months?
What is it?
Yeah, like 5 months.
EF3 or EF4. So. Guys, this is insanity. Idabel, this is the debris signature ongoing right here. That's a large, violent tornado on the ground near Idabel, Broken Bow, and Haworth.
Wait, what's the town name?
The issue about this storm in Idabel, we can't see the CC drop. We can't, cause this is terrible radar.
No, we can't see the CC. There is a C. We can't see.
Oh yeah, never mind. I could see it. That's why.
Wait, is that Oklahoma?
Yeah, South Oklahoma. But some of Texas.
Big violent storm heading towards Naples too.
I got a tornado warning for Wildwood.
What?
Yeah, I just looked on it.
No, there's not a tornado warning here. I'm live.
What?
I'm live. No, he just trolled me. He said there was a tornado warning here, my friend.
New tornado warning.
Really? Bro, there's literally so many. Oh my God, the considerable storm, guys, near Dangerfield. It's very dangerous there. Omaha, Naples, Marietta, to Maud, New Boston. You're under a considerable life-threatening situation. A confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located over near Caston. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Look at that debris signature right there. That is a massive debris signature shown on radar. And oh my God.
What? Green means bad, I'm guessing?
Yeah, this is insane. The rotation's actually insane.
I wanna get on LinkedIn.
This is heading straight for Naples. Naples, Texas.
Yeah.
Reed's live.
Reed Timmer.
Oh yeah.
Bro, I'm
New tornado
on
warning
stream. Stop.
again.
I have people on the stream. Bro, alright. So, oh my God. This is actually
Austin. Is this Austin?
no dip.
Look, he started his live 7 hours ago. Like 8 hours ago.
Alright.
Well, Austin, what? I've been doing this since 3 o'clock.
Stop. I have a lot of people on the stream.
We're live. Come on.
Wow. Alright, turn that down. So, guys, if we're looking at this tornado emergency, we're going to show the better radar site. One sec. What can I get for a snack? 1 sec.
Well, this is heading straight for Naples. big time.
Oh yeah, that
See-
debris signature is insane.
Can we go get a snack?
What?
The
storm
Enrot
heading
signature,
west
Chris. The Enrot's maxed out at pink.
Oh my! What if this goes tornado emergency?
It should. It's
What?
basically tornado rotation detector.
This is it's going straight for Naples. Take shelter immediately. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Get into shelter now.
There's also this there's also a confirmed tornado down near Gilmer here, so take shelter in central Upshur County or Gilmer, as we do have an area of tornado coordination here. There's not seeing any debris, but there is a confirmed tornado.
New tornado warning.
Oh yeah, that's to the north in Arkansas near Fideville. That's really close to Missouri.
This is a tornado outbreak. I don't care what anyone says.
Oh, where? I'm gonna see if it's like near Memphis. Is there one
Right.
in Memphis?
No.
Oh.
Pray
Where's this
for
at? We're in Arkansas. We're in
Pray
Arkansas.
for
Let's see where in
Naples.
Arkansas this is.
Pray for Naples, Texas,
Oh, so this is not
right
where we
now,
are.
and Isabel.
Because I know people that live in Paragould.
This is so bad.
No,
What the
Wait.
heck?
they just issued a new one. Instead of PDS, no.
How many people are alive right now?
2 other people still.
200 people.
Two other.
It's about to hit Naples.
No one asked.
Prayers, guys. This is really bad.
On GR2 analyst,
This is really
storm
bad right now, guys.
New tornado
On stream.
warning again. Oh, gosh.
All right, guys. So near Huntsville, we do have a tornado warning in effect. So take shelter near Huntsville in Arkansas. We do still have 2 tornado warnings in effect here: Greenwood, Mansfield, Waldron, Boonville, Branch, Lavaca. Take shelter in those areas, as we do have multiple areas tornado quotations here. Actually, I think we have another debris signature near Mansfield, just to south of Fort Smith, Chris.
Again.
Yeah, that's very strong air rotation. Mansfield, take shelter immediately. There's a tornado on the ground heading straight your way with a large debris signature near Mansfield. It's not even confirmed.
Oh, Mansfield. Oh, the other radar. Let me switch. Why is this reminding me of December 10th? Oh, tiny bit.
How was it December 10th?
It's not.
That was
I
the
don't know
EF3 we
why.
had.
Guys, we have a tornado with a debris signature heading straight towards Mansfield.
More debris
Debris
signature.
signature. Debris signature. Made it.
Stop. So, guys, we have a tornado warning heading straight for Mansfield. It needs to go warned right now, confirmed. It needs to go confirmed.
I don't think PDS, but at least confirmed tornado.
And it should go PDS, actually, based on what this debris signature is looking like. Rotation is insane, so I guess just confirmed. But it's heading straight for a populated town.
Oh, yeah. Is Naples a populated town? Because they're about to get hit.
All right, so guys, here heading towards Mansfield, we do have a significant tornado debris signature.
No.
All right,
Thank gosh.
what?
The storm by Naples, the CC drop is barely going south of them. If you look
Oh
at
my
recent
God, yeah.
scan. Whoever's in Naples, they got lucky.
Still gotta take shelter immediately. The rotation goes off the charts up with that storm. Do you see that? It's like so insane.
God was with them on that. Okay.
Is this worse than you thought?
Yeah?
Did you think there would be a tornado emergency?
No, this event's getting worse. I thought it would be getting better by now.
Yeah.
This supports 15% now, or before it didn't, but now it does.
Yeah, if you guys have any questions, we will answer them here. Chris, since I don't have a lot of viewers right now, should I start up a new live stream saying tornado emergency in effect?